Okay, hi. A couple of you have asked how to make these cute little potpourri pies. I'm going to give you a quick video because it's probably easier than writing it down. Mine is probably going to be a little sloppy because I'm trying to do it quick. I don't like to watch long videos, but it's really simple and no pie is alike. So if it isn't perfect or doesn't look exactly like this, it's not a problem. Okay, first of all, you need these little 4-inch across clay pot. I believe they're drip catchers that you put under the big clay pots. So you need a couple of these. These you could get at Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, wherever. Okay, and then you need a package. It depends. Figure out the yardage, how many you want to make. This is 3 yards of quilt binding, and it's the double fold, and it's 116,706, and it looks like it's about 1 inch wide. And it's oyster. I use oyster color. Make sure when you get your binding that you get this double fold 1/2 inch binding as well. And this has a double fold in it. And you're going to leave it like that. The colors need to match. You can also get it in a beige if you like darker colored pie crust. Either one will work. This I got it at the fabric store, Joann's fabric store, but I'm sure you can find it at Target, Walmart, anywhere like that too. All right, so you have this and you have this. This becomes your crust, which is this part around here, and it's just an edge. These, as you can see, becomes your lattice on the top. So first, what we'll do, sorry, I should have had this all open, but I wanted to show you the package. You take a piece, you measure it out 16 inches long. I mean, after a while, you pretty much can kind of just eyeball it. I've done so many of them. But around 16 inches, you may have an overlap, but that's fine. Cut it off. I like to figure I'm going to do 3 or 4 pies at a time and cut everything and go like an assembly line instead of doing them each separate. But we got about 16 inches of this double fold. You leave it folded. I use hot glue. I tried to use Aleene's or Elmer's glue, and I found out that it takes longer for that to dry, that your best bet is just to use hot glue. You just take it to start off, just glue an end. Be careful it's hot. Take it and just a little bit down off the edge. Make a little crimp. And as you can see, you got to leave it up over because your crust is over your pie. Oh, sorry about this, is hot. Then what you do after that is just take it and you glue around. You don't have to be neat. I do sections at a time because the glue does dry. You take this and you just, this is the hard part of it all, is just kind of get your little crimpings in there. This is where I say it's not going to be perfect. You know, sometimes I have a little bit of a straight edge, whatnot. Some is a little higher, some is a little lower. But as you get doing them, you'll get good at it. And you come around, just be careful not to get too many crimps because you'll run out of your 16 inches. But that's not a problem because you can go back and add more if you run out. Just cut a little bit off. But just make sure you figure it right for how many pies you're making by the inches and how many yards are in the pack. So here we go. All right. So like that. There we go. We got our crust. If this sticks up too much, that bothers you, just put a few dots in and crumple it back down. It's all good. Then you get a package of any type of potpourri. This, I believe, I might have got at the Dollar Tree. You can get that there or anywhere you want. Some of it's big, some of it's little. So what I do is I usually dump it on a little tray, but for now, there's the bigger pieces. You don't want these bigger pieces in there. I actually kind of just take them and crumple them up a little bit. Put them in, any flavor. My favorite and my most popular is just the apple cinnamon. So apple pies, and they smell so good. Everybody likes to come up and take a smell of them, and they do eventually buy them. I had one lady one year buy 12 of them, and she was giving them as little, she had a Christmas party, and she was giving them as little table gifts. And so there you go. You have about that many in there. You can kind of fill it in later. Then you take your little 1/2 inch, I got glue on my hands, double folded here, like this, and you cut these into 5.5, 6 inches. It's whatever. If you like them, your pie fuller, cut them 6. All right, you take it on this little side, dot it, and then you take this, if you can see, and just find out. I'm going to do 4 like this. You can do more if you want, but I find 4 is enough. Too many on the top, it makes it look too stuffy. So you kind of just eyeball it where you want to put it, stick it down in there, bring the other one across like this. Don't glue it down yet because you got to get your crisscross in there. Same thing with this one, little dot of glue. Glue's on the back, eyeball it, stick it down in there like that, and over this way. You can move your little stuff around. Take this one, same thing, glue it over this way, eyeball it, push it down, bring it over, and so on and so forth. There you go. Okay, glue. Now, take it, you do your little over-under, your little under-over, and this could be a little tricky. Oh, that's why sometimes I don't put a lot in and add it later, because you have to make sure that you get it down under there. Make your little thing and push it down in there so it stays tight. Same thing with over here. Take it. And as you do it yourself, you can find that maybe, you have a better way to do this. This is just the way I've been doing it, and it works great for me. Same thing over here. Down. Get it down. Oh, whoopsie. Nah, it's got to be careful. That glue is hot. Hitting my fingers. Got to get some of those little rubber fingers. Okay, same thing over here. Like I said, this one isn't going to look perfect because I am trying to hurry the video. It's nothing worse than watching a long, dragged out video when it's so simple. Okay, we got it together like this. It doesn't look quite as puffy, so all you do is just take a few more after, little pieces here and there, and just stuff them up in, wherever you want. Put a little more, make it look full, like that. And there you go, your finished product. And it smells really good. Another hint, if you find that you have leftover potpourri or one that really isn't smelling quite as strong as you like, your little trick is just get a little bottle and get them at, I probably think they have them at Dollar Tree. I haven't tried theirs yet, but I've had some bottles from the past years of just little oils that you can buy, and just put a drop or 2 of oil. But be very careful if you're using colors like this, that if you put the oil in there and the oil hits the fabric, you're going to stain it. I made a mistake one year of doing that, of hitting them all with oil, packing them, and then all these turned red. So that year I kind of lost out because I couldn't sell them. But if you take one little drop and just put it down in the bottom, squeeze it down in the bottom, then you'll be good. And just keep them in a little box, airtight, till you're ready to sell them. And there you have it. Now, my price is different. I sell these for $5 each, but it's because I shop around and get all my supplies very cheap. You can probably find a lot of the stuff at the Dollar Tree or any other place, even garage sales, yard sales, whatever. Okay, there you have it, your little potpourri pie.